The location of the scientific station, like the subject of research is Jason Voorhees, they are holding him here to develop a weapon that can kill him. The only thing they have come to is total freezing. The guard who must keep an eye on Jason is afraid of his gaze, which covers his head. Ron does not like that the authorities decided to postpone the freezing and explore Jason's incredible regeneration. Rowan is sure that Jason will be able to get out. They did not yet suspect that Jason had already escaped and was beginning to need all the guards. Some of the soldiers opened fire, which was common mosquito bites for Jason. Rowan picks up a shotgun and runs into the laboratory. She drives Jason into a trap. The capsule is filled with liquid nitrogen. Jason manages to break through the skin and hit Ron, which activates the security system, and the entire complex is being blocked. Music. Time passes. The Earth has already been completely destroyed, and in order to survive, people had to fly into space where they found a new planet similar to Earth. The research team led by Slow returned to Earth and found a scientific complex where Jason was kept. Even Rowan looks completely normal due to exposure to nitrogen. The team transfers the finds to their ship. They want to bring the couple back to life during the scan. They are surprised that Jason has a very small brain. Thanks to modern technology, Rowan is quickly brought to her feet. She cannot believe that the future has come where Jason has become a true legend, and Lowe plans to sell him for very good money. At this time, Adriana was researching Jason, who regains the ability to move. He attacks Adriana, who tries to call Waylon, comes to the rescue, but he doesn't hear anything, and Adriana dies. Jason examines the room and finds machetes in himself. In this state, he begins to explore the ship. Lowe takes the food to Round and pretends in every possible way that he doesn't know anything about Jason. Rowan explains that Jason is immortal. Lowe takes her to his team. Rowan is very surprised. Jason Immortal Lou takes her to his team. Smooth's surprised to see the robot MK-14, which is not different from other people. As suddenly the room runs Waylon holding a weapon. Jason and Rowan immediately realize that they got Jason Lowe. Says that Jason is already dead, but Rowan doesn't believe him and asks to see Jason. But Jason instead, they find the body. Adriana locked down the security chief. Brodsky orders to find Jason and eliminate LB. It's not like he asked Brodsky to use other methods, like for example to knock out Jason. He is even willing to give money if he will do. Brodsky accepts his proposal, but the team still says that Jason needs to resolve. T-soldiers trained in from then. I heard the alert, Commander, and they become an easy target for Jason. While their heads are still talking about, since it was a video game, soldiers understand that Jason is not part of the game. Jason raises Azrael. His partner opens fire that useless against Jason, and the two soldiers are killed. After a time, an armed group finds a body. Jason already went and chose a new target engineer. Crack, fortunately for Crusher. Soldiers come to the rescue. When the smoke, the donkey, they don't see Jason again. He escaped. The soldiers think they were eliminated from wire separated to explore every dark corner. It only helped Jason to reduce their command. Soldiers pass on the losses, but Brodsky still ordered to find Jason and his grandfather. Soldier pushes him on the hook. He thinks he's won it and delivers it to the authorities about it, but Jason quietly gets off the hook and transmits the guy's greetings. From all the soldiers can only really Brodsky, and his fate was sealed. Lowe wants to use the hyperdrive to quickly reach the harbor and ask for help with. Their plan almost worked, but when I had to slow down, appears Jason and eliminates the pilot. Out what ship? Protrusive station. Lowe calms people. Now need to wait for a new ship as it turned. As he turned on the system, a knock on the door, then bursts into the room. Jason was packed. Lowe offers a variety of benefits to Jason, but Jason is quite interesting. Team says that they have a rescue shuttle. It's true. To activate it, you need to go back to the bridge. That will take Valent and Krakes Acusaron with MK-14 collects all she could come in handy. Later, when they found Brodsky, who's still alive, Rowan says that they will help him. But alone, it will not take requests via the girl passes the news to Waylon, who came to Brodsky, but he's already gone. Crack left alone. And so it turned out that Jason once again decided to test the bridge, sending a crutch to the light. Keynes heard it on the radio from what panicked and closed the door. The three of us can rise to the shuttle, moreover. Keynes all the throws and immediately develops. Jason finds people in front of a closed door and was trying to figure out how to fix them. But for a party comes Quarren and MK-14 in full combat readiness. Jason throws machete, gets in MK. She pretends like she's in pain, and as soon as Jason came, she opens fire by shutting him in the other room. Mimka causes a series of strikes and prepares to eliminate Jason, but he gives epoch and takes the initiative to help resorts. Brodsky, thanks to this, MC is released from seizure, does a lot of holes in the wall and kicks Jason. He falls straight to the research table. MK-14 use all possible weapons. Eliminating Jason's squad rejoice in victory. They'll take Brodsky in a medical office. Valen says that their ship is badly damaged, but fortunately for them, their SOS was spotted and gets help. There is a small caveat. They have to fly for 45 minutes and the ship will explode in 30. Ron sees the map on one part of the ship still intact. You can detach the area and wait for rescue. There at the same time, Jason is in the process of rhinoplastiki and becomes metal. And when the squad was setting up the bomb, Jason appears and the attacks him again, but this time his new skin can't do anything to him. His bullet is literally impenetrable, and he makes a terrific blow. The squad closes the door, but Wayland got under Jason's arm, but he had a remote control for the bomb and he detonates them. Jason breaks through the door and all the air begins to suck in, reducing the team by one person. Brodsky, Sunaran, and Rowan remain alive. They see Jason break through the skin and climb onto the ship. By this time, the rescue shuttle arrives. The hatch to which they are docked does not open. Brodsky has to go out into space and find a shield through which to open the airlock. The couple runs into the corridor. Jason follows them. And at the very last moment, Brodsky closes the door. There is a big explosion, and Rowan sees Jason flying straight at them when suddenly he is knocked down by Brodsky and dragged to the planet. The film ends with a scene of Jason's mask falling into a lake. Well, we will be glad to receive your like. We will be back very soon.